tomato hornworms keep eating my pepper plants. I said a few videos back that insects or bugs, like pests, tend to come in waves in the garden in my area. So it all starts with cabbage moth or cabbage loopers, and then it goes to squash bugs, and now here we are at tomato hornworm season. They can do a bunch of damage in only a day. Um, a few days ago, I took a picture of a tomato hornworm eating one of my hot peppers. And then a couple days ago, I recorded a video of everything growing in the garden that I didn't notice a baby tomato hornworm on the pepper plant until today. And it had gotten large. And then I went back and watched the video, and you could see it was super little, and it ate half my small bell pepper plant that was just trying to survive. Hopefully it'll pull through. It should. But my jalapeno plant that was slab full of peppers, like it nearly ate all of them. It's unbelievable. And that's all that's left. All of its leaves are missing. Let me see if I can. There. It ate almost everything. But there's the other one. And over here, it's my poor little bell pepper plant. So, I did manage to catch it before it made it to the poor pepper, but things happen. Tomato hornworms don't eat just tomatoes. Like, I have found them on just about everything. But these peppers behind me actually came back from last year. The larger ones. I planted the smaller ones. So I have plenty of peppers. So I have plenty of pepper plants. You know, if one gets sacrificed, it's fine. But my plan this year is to try to preserve them over the winter like these did on their own. What I did was just threw a bunch of leaves and pine needles on the top of it before it froze. I didn't do a great job, but this year I'm planning on putting the frost fabric over it after piling a bunch of leaves on top to see if that will help insulate them to keep them alive during the winter. Last year I was able to pick pepper plants in my zone, my area, all the way up until the end of December. That isn't normal. We normally get a frost, I think, around the end of October, which is like the first early frost, and it normally kills everything. But it was like a lighter frost and it didn't. You just never know. Living here in the South, it could be like summer all the way up until Christmas. Sometimes we get a fall, but that's very few and in between. Few, far, and in between. Something else I want to show you is my peppers I had started from saved seeds from a pepper I've gotten out of the grocery store. So you can save seeds from the grocery store and plant them in your garden. There's not 100% chance that it's going to be what the parent plant was, because anything could be mixed or it could be a hybrid. I have no idea what the name of the pepper plant was, of the pepper I ate. So it's just kind of a guess. And these are the pepper plants that I saved. And there are blooms and baby peppers. Look. And there's a pepper. So I tend to save seeds out of a lot of things that I eat and get from the grocery store. Occasionally everything works out and it's just like what I ate. Sometimes it's a little better. Sometimes it isn't worth replanting. But you never know unless you plant it. So these peppers behind me, it started out as a pretty and purple ornamental pepper plant, and the yellow peppers that the tomato hornworm was eating, it originated from this. I saved the seeds out of this plant, and I ended up with like 6 different pepper plants. It's like every seed was different. But they ended up being really pretty. And there's some red ones that started out purple that are, like, there's like a few different varieties that they're purple and then they end up being red. And all different shapes, and they're all unique. I really love growing hot pepper plants because they're really pretty. I don't eat hot stuff. I've said that before. I do not enjoy it at all. But my husband likes mildly spicy things. He does eat all my hot peppers. Some he tends to regret, but I love him for eating them anyways because it gives me a reason to grow them. And that's the original plant. Is that one. And those, the yellow. That one. And that. I also have other peppers growing, jalapenos. That's more jalapenos. Some chili peppers. Peter peppers and cayenne. I got a little cayenne there. And on this side, I have the peppers, the ones I saved from the store. I have some chocolate peppers, banana peppers, and my bell peppers. And Cubanelle. Trays are what I started my peppers in this year, and these are the ones that didn't get planted. And there's a pepper on that one. So I just thought that bell pepper was a trooper. I guess it turns out the one that never got planted was. I meant to give those away, but life's just busy and I forget. So, do any of y'all have any damages done by tomato hornworms? If so, let me know. Thank you for watching.